So we're back. Sorry. Gassy needed to pee.
Girls don't pee.
What I'm saying is, life and that should have
You
been said.
indeed are right,
Yep.
Ninja.
Ninja. Oh God. Where's your hair?
Oh shit! I missed an opportunity.
Picture didn't happen. Yeah, you did.
Ladies and gentlemen, D&D
Oh
Beyond.
God, fucking.
We wish
I'm
we were
already back.
sponsored.
I'm muting him. He's getting muted. Get out of here.
Okay, let's do this.
I don't think.
Oh,
he's...
but I was gonna be a shit, just like sit here until my next line,
Come on.
and then like talk shit about how I can't say it until you like unmuted me. That way, it'd be perfect. Ruin my joke.
What I am saying is the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning
Whoa.
cloth.
Even if that is true, it
Excuse
does
me.
not mean he wiped the blood off himself. Jesus Celeste, why are you arguing so hard?
Who would benefit from a clean player of glasses? Yeah, I said it.
Yeah,
Other
it
than the
makes sense.
glasses is his owners.
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead, then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet.
He has 2 of those.
And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible.
I think that
Wouldn't
means a
you
lot.
say? No.
Copious, yes.
I thought I
Copious.
said it wrong. to be
Copious.
Cop.
Because
I'm
That
gonna
cop
cop
bias.
some ass. Ha ha.
Copa house.
honest. Copas. But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
Well, I mean, it is pink.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those. Oh, gross.
Just so you don't get confused, what's it called? That is a stylistic choice, so it is always going to be.
I am aware.
Okay,
I'm
just
being
making
a
sure.
shit.
I'm just making sure.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere.
Lots of people are like, "Why is there pink?"
But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God. What? Take it from the serial killer.
What?
You just literally went, "God, what?"
Oh, really?
Oh, that was beautiful.
Well, I'm not finishing it.
That's what you get. You will
And if
eat it.
Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious he must have moved Taka's corpse.
The one who moved Taka's body was
Taka
Taka
him? Oh,
himself. Who was it?
no, because Taka's body was found second.
Yes,
So Hifumi moved Taka's body?
exactly right. It could only have been Hifumi.
Well, we were all gathered in the nurse's office. We went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked. Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi who just finished stashing Taka's body somewhere.
There. He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants. Earthquake.
Bum bum.
But that means he took part in the murders!
Yo, Hifumi iced somebody?
I just can't believe it!
Neither can I.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Tell me your secrets. There's more?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body? I was gonna say,
The thing that
having
Hifumi
rigor
stole
mortis
from
said
Taka. Could
he
it be?
tried to take it. He stuffed it down his pants.
Put it in my trousers.
Did that say the note Hifumi I had, or was there just a weird space?
There was just a weird. You can see it in the font. Like the I is
Oh.
really separated from the rest of the letters.
Oh, yeah, now that you say that. Okay.
Yep. You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
That's right.
What? In his...
In his
Pants?
underoos.
Yes, his pants. Why are you saying it like...
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says. I didn't touch his dick. I did not touch his dick.
I don't believe you.
I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
Oh, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
You know, I should change the freaking...
Oh, wait.
stream.
This one's a little different. In my note, it said...
I'm sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things at the same
Monokuma
time.
can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see, then this is the note. Then this note isn't the same one Hero got.
It's not the same note?
In other words,
OMG.
the killer got in touch with another person besides Hero. That person can only have been Hifumi's pants.
Yes, I knew it.
Taka.
That one was
Yeah.
too easy.
Yeah,
That's right.
Oh,
Taka.
the
Killer
Illuminati.
used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello, over here. Objection. I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right?
Damn it.
Right?
Yes.
So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok. They were drawing out Huffy.
I'm sorry.
What?
wait. What?
What are your nicknames for everyone, Jill? Is TikTok Taka?
TikTok's Taka.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right? Right?
Yes? Why must you ruin it every time?
Man,
That was a
Genocide
breakfast
Jack
thing.
is seriously scary, but still, she gets me going.
Oh my god. Jeez.
Magic.
I can't let her get to me.
Okay.
Oh my, oh my.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
My.
Uh,
Well, let's see where this goes.
Huffy had the note, right? And the person it was intended for must have been Huffy.
No. But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe. The time doesn't matter.
Oh, but his watch.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
No, then it's the watch to right. Is it?
but the wristwatch broke at 6 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
Objection!
Objection. Thanks,
Break.
French. No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
No, the note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that he's using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. You can see.
So Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that. No further objections.
Did someone use that?
Then someone used that note to trick Taka, just the same as me. Well, there was an echo. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they'd found a way out.
Found a way out.
Holy shit, there it is again.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it? Trying to cover his tracks.
Stuff down his pants, no less.
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it? Yes, yes, yes.
Rigor my mortis. Where's the proof? Go ahead, show us.
Well, it's in my pants, so let me just fish in there real quick.
And then I whipped out my gun.
Got it.
When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of papel. If I'm right about this, the sheet of papel this piece came from was... I knew it. It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Fumi.
Then Taka scrapping Hifumi's note.
Yep, they're from the same piece of papel.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get that all right? Get all that right? Who's this
Means-
upset at me?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important. Cat burger.
Exactly, Catburger. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa! Yeah! After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure! In fact, he was behind the whole thing! In fact, he's still alive!
Ooh, am I right?
Sorry, no.
Damn it.
Yeah, Hifumi's
He was-
actually dead. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. Second body discovery announcement proves that.
True. So then, who killed Hifumi? Celeste.
Yeah, Macaroon is right. That is a Macaroon. You got it wrong.
Right up.
It's not from the Krusty Krab?
It's not from the
Whoever was
Krusty
the
Krab.
mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository, so he must have been killed not long ago after transporting the Catburger.
So he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found those bodies in the repository.
Jesus.
During that time, it all split up. We were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
You and your girlfriend don't count.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
Fuck.
Who are you calling a walrus?
You milk bag! Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too, but there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi!
The weapon?
Yeah, cause I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still lying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be, like, seriously risky for him? I'm surprised. Seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around in that skull of yours after all. Hell yeah! It's packed in there good and tight!
Well,
He's
Egg
right though.
sandwich.
I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. What if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms?
so the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue. So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2? Oh, never mind.
Oh, we're not talking about using the bat. Whatever. Those were accounted for in other rooms too, and I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon? I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
The weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow I have to find the truth.
Spotless hammer.
spotless hammer. Damn it.
Maybe just his hammer for what?
Well, whatever it was. There's one thing we have to figure out.
What are we
How was
humming?
the culprit able to... I wasn't reading this
Yeah.
stuff so freely with the weapon. How did nobody witness them carrying it? Because I was thinking,
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance. Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more
Okay,
info.
whoa, wait a minute. Murdergear.com.
Oh god.
Murdergear.com /
Oh.
hammer time?
yeah,
Slash hammer time. Tell me someone's done it.
Oh my god, it's a thing.
What's it say?
But it's zombie gear?
it is. It is zombie gear.
It redirects. I think someone bought up murdergear.com and then redirected it to this.
Boo.
I thought, sad face. Wolfgang.
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon has to be one of the Justice Hammers. Boom. And,
No, don't remember it. Oh,
that's about it. There it is at the end. Look at again. Being cool, saying things. Oh, yeah. Objection! Break.
Yeah, so...
The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
But seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris.
Debris!
But for some
Debris.
reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. And for the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
Not red rum!
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course, they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers, big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones.
I read that as mullet.
I think whoever made the Justice
Oh, those
Hammers
damn
used
mullets.
those as a basis for their design.
Bruh, I think I'm gonna grow a mullet. It's
Bruh.
rockin' style.
That's true. That would explain the Monokuma's file note about the wounds being similar.
but not the same.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with, and the one who betrayed him.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with them.
I'm looking right at you, Grace.
The way the graduation rule works, there's no benefit to helping someone carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
X gonna give it to you.
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first, but... Ooh, it's a memory one.
It's easy.
But based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the action can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this. So unless you are arguing wait,
Here's how the rule was explained.
but that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
And since Hifumi died, the blackened is the person who killed Hifumi.
Is the possibility of an accomplice really that insane, or is there some chance?
Impossible.
No, that's
Objection!
wrong! Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
But they couldn't just walk in.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit? Do you really not understand?
The payoff for working together, the reward that balances out the risk of taking part in this scheme.
I take everything back. Makoto's an idiot.
I told you. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to it.
I let you know. Mouth shut.
However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
Fucking beautiful, Wolfgang.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
And so in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, my choice of accomplice seems odd.
The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning. Which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing.
Not the time, Makoto.
And those boots.
Step on me, mommy.
Although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be be involved, then who was the one pulling the strings? That's problem numero uno right now.
Uno, who wants to play?
I still love the
I will kill you.
I have like 80 reverses in my pocket. I mean, I'm not cheating. The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end, murdered him. And the debates up until now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit.
Celeste.
Wolfgang?
Kyoko doesn't have a fucking alibi half the time. She's disappeared.
Doth protest too much. I don't know.
Are we really selecting the murderer right now?
Yes, we are. I cannot pause it either. Wait. Yes, I can.
Don't pause it.
I
Nope.
feel like...
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Let the tension
You know what?
rise.
Celeste does make sense. Because she
took
was the
picture.
first person attacked. She took the picture. If Hifumi was in on it,
Wait,
and
wait.
Homeboy was passed out,
And didn't
they easily could have posed him.
wait? Didn't Hifumi quote unquote die in the nurse's office? Right?
Yes.
In Hina's lap.
No,
Yes.
that
No.
was the repository.
Oh, okay,
in the
never mind.
repository, yeah. I think Celeste did do it.
I think Celeste did it. Are we
Oh
right or
my
wrong?
God, it was her.
It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual.